Hi, everybody. Welcome, friends, to Accelerate Your Life, episode 54. This is an activation today to increase your energy levels. And we're going to talk all about that and tell you a little bit about me in just a moment here. We're just going to wait for people to jump on the line here. So if you're joining us, welcome. Put your name in the chat box. Let me know where you're from or the comments. I love to know who's here to play. I love to know, see all these lovely faces all over the world. So just put that in the chat box for me. I see Kay. Welcome, Kay. And hi, friend. We're just going to wait another minute or two for people to jump on the line here. Heather, welcome. Hi. So while we're waiting, I just want to let you know I'm here every week playing on Wednesdays and sometimes other times when I feel like coming to play. So if you love energy healing, you love free activations. If you're on Facebook, up and to the right, there's a following button next to the title and then a little bell next to that. Click both of those. If you're on YouTube, just scroll down below the video, click subscribe. There's a little bell next to that. Click that, and then you'll get a notification whenever I go live, and get to come play with me in these amazing healing activations. Yay! So again, if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Macaya Miracle. I'm the co-creator of Accelerated Light Healing. And I love energy healing. I love helping people change their lives. I love helping people just have more bliss and ease and joy and feel great all the time. What if you could feel great all the time for no reason? That's part of the function of accelerated light healing, is feeling amazing. Because your natural state is infinite bliss, infinite joy, infinite peace. And when you embody these states of being that are natural for you as an infinite being, life just becomes so fun and easy and blissful and playful. How does that sound? Give me a big yes in the chat box if you are all about that. So today's live stream is all about increasing your energy levels. And to do that, we got to talk about what's in the way first. And then increase them. Because if you're in a car, but your car is tied to a bunch of other cars, let's say. And so your car is trying to drive really fast and you're pulling all these other cars behind it. How fast is it going to go? Not very fast. But if you cut those chains that are holding on to the other cars, each one you cut, you're going to go faster. And when you cut the last one, boom, you are flying. And that's kind of the same thing with your energy levels. It's like the things that are holding you back in your life, your limiting beliefs and your painful heaviness like emotions. They're like those cars that your car is tied to. Luckily, in accelerated light healing, we have a tool to change those things and clear them out really quickly. So in accelerated light healing, we have three components. The intuitive counseling, where we have tools to clear out limiting beliefs, heavy, dense, stuck, painful emotions like that instantaneously, and also create what it is we'd like to have in as our lives. Then we have the energy healing, which I've been running on you since before the live stream started. We'll continue throughout the entire live stream. And when we get to the third part of accelerated light healing, that's the energetic activations, and the healing energy is going to ramp up really high. Probably going to bliss out, fall asleep, but you're not actually falling asleep. It's just that the energies are so high. The only way that your body knows how to receive them is to turn your mind off. You've been with me before, you know this. Because you've experienced it. And it's easy, and it's fun and joyful. Healing should be fun and playful. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to take a long time. I'm going to teach you a quick tool to clear your limiting beliefs, and then we are going to clear out some stuff that will allow you to have more energy. So this tool is called RICH. It stands for Release, Integrate, Clear, and Harmonize. So releasing and clearing all the heaviness, stuck energies, the thoughts, feelings, emotions, lies, stories, limitations, judgments, and conclusions. Releasing and clearing them from your body. Releasing and clearing them from your energy bodies. Boom, ha! So they're gone and you're no longer affected by them. And the I in RICH stands for integrate. So we're integrating any parts and pieces of you either pushed away, that you lost, that flew away, or you denied. Whenever you experience trauma this lifetime or any other lifetime reality, we're bringing those parts of you back, integrating them into now so you have access to more of you. Shamans call that soul retrieval, and we do have longer soul retrieval processes than accelerated light healing. This is a really quick way to bring those soul pieces. The other part of the integrate function is really awesome. It integrates any awarenesses you're unwilling to be aware of whenever you experience trauma this lifetime or the other lifetime reality, because you are an infinite being, and as an infinite being, you're infinitely aware of everything past, present, future. If you're willing to be that aware, you probably never step into a dramatic situation knowingly, right? Probably wouldn't get in your car and drive to the grocery store. You knew you were going to get in a car accident. Why does that happen? Well, it's these places that we're unwilling to be infinitely aware that show up as resistance in our life. Because you are infinitely aware. And infinite consciousness is infinitely expanding. And you as an infinite being are infinitely expanding. Except you're infinitely expanding, infinitely expanding, infinitely expanding, infinitely expanding, boom, you come up against a wall. It's just an illusion that you created, some belief or unexpressed emotion that you're holding on to. Infinite consciousness knows it's an illusion. It's just, as they say in the I am discourses, misqualified energy. So infinite consciousness is going to try to get you to be aware of this, and then you can change it really quickly. And the first time, it can be like a little feather light touch on the face, like, hey, you should get this. You should get this. If you don't get it, then it's going to be like a little tap on the face, like, hey, you should get this. And if you don't get it, it's going to be like a slap on the face, hey, you should get this. And if you don't get it, it's going to be like a punch in the face, and it's going to keep getting more and more and more intense in your life until you get it. You might as well just get it. Yeah. The integrated function integrates those awarenesses so you don't have to keep repeating the patterns of your life over and over and over again to get them. You just get them instantaneously. Then the H in RICH stands for harmonize. So harmonizing all the energetic bodies and physical body to vibrate at that new higher level instantly and effortlessly. That way you don't have to get sick after healing. A lot of energy healers say, you need a healing, then you're going to get sick. Your body catches up to your new higher spiritual vibration. I was told that I don't want to get sick. Why would I want to go get a healing if I'm just going to get sick afterwards? Back then, that was the fastest tools we had at the time. Now we have so much more advanced energies, more accelerated energies here on this planet, including accelerated light healing, where that doesn't have to be a problem. You just automatically jump to that new higher level. And this is how it works. We're talking about increasing your energy levels. One of the things that holds you back from having high energy levels is the belief that you have a finite amount of energy. Belief that you're only going to live to 100 degrees. Sorry, 100 degrees. It's cold here in New Orleans. It's not cold as it is in other places in the world. I realize that, but I'm looking forward to the summertime. 100 years. Or that you only have enough energy to be awake for 12, 14, 16, 18 hours a day. You as an infinite being have access to infinite energy, whether you get it from food, or the sun, or the stars, or infinite source, or the people, or the earth. You have access to it. If you believe if you know that you have access to it, clear out the beliefs that you don't, you can have energy anytime you want. So everywhere you decide you don't have high energy levels, you can't have high energy levels, and you don't have access to infinite energy in all time. Rich. And I'm just going to run this next tool and then I'll explain it. Reality reset. Notice what you're experiencing in your body right now. Yeah. I'd love to know how you're feeling. Just put a word or two in the chat box. How you feel it. Reality reset just literally resets all reality, resets all molecules and energetic pathways in your body, all the molecules and energetic pathways you can see, all the molecules and energetic pathways in all of infinite consciousness. So the change happens really fast because reality stops creating itself from everything you cleared and released with Rich. It starts creating itself from everything you integrated and harmonized with Rich. The change just happens really, 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 really fast. So you don't have to remember that. You don't have to remember what Rich means. Just remember Rich is for clearing. Reality reset resets all of reality. And you can learn more about those tools on my website. There's an article and a video there. Right. Welcome, Trina. Welcome, Caitlin. Welcome, last minute videos. Heather says feeling beautiful energy. Yay. That's the thing. Rich just kind of washes over you and makes you feel good because you're becoming lighter. Sometimes people say they get a little crazy or like lightheaded or tired. And that's all natural because you open to more and more space. That's what's happening when you're releasing this stuff. It would tend to reason that you would get a little spacey, or also clearing out those beta brainwaves, the brainwaves where you're stressing thinking all the time, going more into an alpha and actually really a high theta state. When we get into activation, we're going to go into a low theta state, which is the brainwave state where magic really happens. And when you use the Rich tool, when you continually use the Rich tool, clear out all your thoughts and limiting beliefs and your heavy, dense, painful, stuck emotions, that really everything that comes up for you, you get to this place where you really stop having thoughts. And you can just clearly and easily and naturally hear the voice of your intuition or awareness and function from that. Because when you function from that, everything you do, everywhere you go, everything you decide to create, everything you say, everyone you choose to spend time with, everything you buy, it's all divinely guided. You don't have to worry about your rational mind trying to calculate possible outcomes. You just get to hear that voice of your intuition and know exactly where to be, what to say, what to choose in every moment, what to create in every moment. How does that sound? Now that you've heard me, anybody who hears me or Vandana, who's the other co-creator of Run a Rich Clearing, anybody that hears them Run a Rich Clearing is that able to run a Rich Clearing. So please use it. Please share it with your friends. All you have to do is say something like, everything I decided about blank, Rich. Or everything that allows me to be affected by blank, Rich. And those are just two of the many ways you can use the Rich tool. We're just addressing energy, adding Rich to the end, clearing it out so you can go back to more of your infinite state, your natural infinite state, which is infinite peace, infinite calm, infinite bliss, infinite joy, to be in your infinite self. How does that sound? Beautiful. Let's run a few more clearance and then we'll get into activation to really raise our energy levels here. So everywhere you decide how much energy you should have or can have based on how much energy your parents had, or friends had, or teachers had, or anybody in your life has or had, and that you should have that or shouldn't have that. Everywhere you locked in all that into your body, unlock, clear, and rich. Let's add and all the energy that they didn't have, and you decided that you can or can't have that, or should or shouldn't have that. or that you can't have all the energy they had. And everywhere you locked in all that into your body, unlock, clear, and rich. Reality reset. Don't worry if you didn't follow the clearings, they still ran. They're actually designed. When you've been doing this for a while, you find ways designed to kind of like bypass the logical mind. So they don't always make sense when you're hearing them, but you know that you feel really amazing after we run the clearing. And that's really what we're going. Part of you that needs to know knows. Your conscious mind doesn't need to know. Everywhere everywhere you decided what types of food you have to eat or can't eat to have high energy levels or a high spiritual vibration, and everywhere you lock all of that into your body, unlock, clear, rich. Reality reset. I was vegan for a long time. Long time is relative, but 8 years. I was 100% raw vegan for a year and a half of that. And very early on in my spiritual studies, I read something about how being vegan was the highest spiritual path. And one of my friends who was vegan told me that, and that's the only way to reach these higher planes of consciousness. I believed that, and I bought into it, and that's not actually the reason I went vegan. My body really needed it. It was saying, you can't eat meat anymore, in no uncertain terms. But the side benefit of that really locked in was the spiritual development. And when I was vegan, I did experience a lot of spiritual development, access to a lot of spiritual information, learned a lot of stuff, channeled very easily. Then, about a year into being 100% raw, my body just was not happy. But I couldn't see that because I had this filter in place that being vegan, and especially being raw vegan, was the healthiest way to be. And on top of that, it was the most spiritual way to be, which is in my list of values, my highest value is spirituality. And so I couldn't go against that spiritual value because I had the belief that being vegan was the only way to be spiritual. And what happened was my body started shutting down. I had not high energy levels. I had very low energy levels. I had very low strength. I had absolutely no sex drive. And I weighed 120 pounds. I oscillated between 117 and 120 pounds. I have no idea what that is in kilograms for you people across the pond, but I'm sure you can look that up. It's very low for a man 6 foot tall. And I was in a relationship at the time, and after my girlfriend at the time kind of pounded on me for about 6 months, she's like, "You got to start eating cooked food again. You've got to start eating cooked food again." Like, no, I feel great. I have high energy levels. I'm strong. I was not strong. I had no energy at all. But finally, I started adding in cooked vegan foods again, started getting a little bit more energy back, a little bit more strength, put on a little bit more weight. And then what happened was one day I was at a class in consciousness development. The teacher is like, ask your body what it wants to eat. And I had known this tool for a while and had been doing it, but I had that filter of vegan was the only way to be spiritual. You have to be vegan. I had that locked into place. We had been doing so much clearing work at this consciousness class that my mind was open, clear. Uh, I was a blank slate, pretty much. So I asked my body, what would you like to eat? And it said chicken, and it literally, I had the word chicken written in my stomach. I could see it. I was like, what, body? Like chicken. I'm like, we haven't had that in 8 years. So are you sure? It's like chicken. I was a blank slate at the time. I was like, okay, body, I'm trusting you. Because your body should always be your guide. Your body knows way more than your conscious mind knows. And when you're out of your beliefs, your filters of perception, your body can show you exactly what you need in every moment to keep on the path of infinite bliss. Be infinitely blissful, because that's your natural state. That's your body's natural state if you allow it to have everything that it wants and desires, and don't give it things that it doesn't want. It's that simple. So I went across the street to the Thai place and got some chicken, and they cooked it really weird. So I'm not sure that I really enjoyed the meal. Some people who are vegan that go back to meat, they're like, oh my God, that first bite of meat was amazing and it blew my mind. That first meal was not. It was, the vegetables were seasoned very nicely, so it was okay. But what did happen is the next day I had so much energy, so much strength. I felt so good in my body. And then one day my body's like, I want some cheese. Are you sure, body? It's like, yeah, I was tentative. And then one day it was like, I want some red meat. Are you sure, body? It's like, yeah. And now I'm strong. I have so much energy all the time. I have a high sex drive. I feel great. So my body has everything that it needs. I eat meat, I eat cheese. Lactose-free cheese is like cheddar. Because there was a development period of like adjusting, going from one extreme to the other, and trying to come back in the middle. But I pretty much live off of Mexican food, gluten-free tacos with cheese and meat and vegetables. And my body loves all of that. And has it hurt my spiritual development at all? Absolutely not. In fact, it accelerated my spiritual development. Now, am I saying you should eat meat or dairy or anything? No, I'm not. I'm outlining a point that you should ask your body what it wants. Because for a while, my body didn't want any of that stuff. But I wasn't open to it changing back to when it did want that stuff again. So the key is to have no point of view on your diet and what you can and can't eat or should or shouldn't eat. Because when you get to that place, you can listen to your body in every moment. And your body will tell you exactly what it is that it wants to keep you infinitely blissful and infinitely healthy. Some people, it is going vegan. For some people, it is being vegetarian. For some people, it is eating meat or being an omnivore. Whatever it is for you is fine, as long as your body is being your guide rather than your mind. Does that make sense? All right, that was a little bit more rant than I had planned, but thank you for listening to that. And I hope that you got exactly what you needed out of hearing that. So let's just clear everything you have around food and diet. We already decided what you should and shouldn't eat, what you can and can't eat, what you have to eat and have to not eat. Will make you healthier, give you high energy levels, or make you unhealthy, or make you tired, lethargic, and sluggish. Everything that is, everywhere you punish yourself for having or not having any and all that, and everywhere you locked any and all of that into your body, unlock, clear, rich. Reality reset. Yeah. And everywhere you're unwilling to let any and all that go, and everywhere you lock any and all that into your body, unlock, clear, rich. Now here's the difference, because your mind, you know, can try to get in the way, may or may not. Yesterday I had this thought of, ooh, I really like some peppermint bonbon ice cream. And I asked my body, do you want peppermint bonbon ice cream? It got really heavy and bloated for the moment that I asked it that. Like, okay, got it. Because your mind has links to, good and bad for that memory, just for that matter, memories of situations where you had certain foods. A lot of people, when they think about pizza, I know this happens for me, I'm just like, ooh, pizza. I get all these interesting feelings through my body, and then I look at that a little bit deeper. I'm like, okay, it's linked to all these times that I shared pizza with my friends. Cool. Body, do you want thick crust pizza right now? And it's like, oh, sluggish. No. Okay, cool. So the way you just determine if it's your mind or if it's your body, you just ask, body, do you want this? And whatever way it makes your body feel is what it's going to create more of if you choose that. If you ask your body, do you want pizza right now? It makes your body feel light and expansive and super energetic. It's yes. Or that's what it'll create more of if you choose that. It makes your body feel heavy, tight, contracted, lethargic, slow, or like you want to puke, or tight in your belly. That's what it'll create more of if you choose that. Body shows you that. It's a biofeedback device. It shows you, it literally shows you the future. And that doesn't just apply to food, it applies to everything. Body, do you want to go to this concert? Body, do you want to go to this healing class? Body, do you want to take this healing class? Body, do you want to play with this person? Body, do you want to date this person? Whatever it is, just continually ask your body about everything, and it'll show you what it'll create. Yeah. All right. Make sense? Let's do one more clearing here, and then let's get into the activation. So everywhere you, everything that doesn't allow you to have high energy levels all the time, and everywhere you lock all that into your body, unlock, clear. Everywhere you decided you can't have high energy levels all the time, everywhere you lock all of that into your body, unlock, clear, enrich. Reality reset. All right, let's get to the activation. So I want to say one more thing first. When you give your body everything it wants, and don't give it stuff that it doesn't want, now it's not drinking what it doesn't want, or when it doesn't want it, or too much. Because your body says it wants something doesn't mean it wants to eat a whole gallon of ice cream. But it might. So you just keep asking your body with every bite you take, body, do you want this? 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 It'll tell you when to stop, because you'll feel it in your stomach. And at that point, you have a choice. You can say, oh, well, this tastes so good, so I'm just going to keep eating it. It tastes so good. Or you're gonna say, I love my life so much that I'm just gonna stop right now and know that I have high energy levels to do whatever else in my life that I would like. That brings me more joy and bliss than I ever imagined possible. And that was the other point I wanted to get to. I'm glad glad I remembered that. The other reason you people don't have high energy levels is because they're not passionate about life. They don't have anything to look forward to, so it's just, uh, how what do I have to do to get through the day? Compare that energy to how much amazingness can I experience today? What can I do to bring even more pleasure and bliss and joy into my life in every moment? Right away. You start living your life from that place. You want to create high energy. When you don't have anything to look forward to, it's kind of like whatever, you're just drudging through, working and maybe watching TV and sleeping. Which is nothing inherently wrong with that if that's what you love. But when you have stuff in your life that makes you excited to be alive, and magic occurs. And it's like, okay, then really eating becomes secondary because it's just a fuel to propel you into those things that you love. And generally, that's something creative. Whether it's making music or making art, dancing, going to concerts, or um, maybe you are creating a business that really fills your soul, lights your passion, fills you up with that love and light and that vitality, that joy of being alive. That's why I do this, because healing fills me up with that joy of being alive. I love sharing the joy and bliss with other people. There's more and more people that are living life from a place of joy and bliss on this planet. More and more, they invite others to that possibility. And then at some point, we just all become joyful and blissful. That's where we're headed. How amazing would it be if you could walk down the street and look everybody in the eye and get a smile out of them and maybe even a hug for that matter? It can be our reality. It starts with you. So everything that would allow that and everywhere you walk, getting all that into your body unlock, clear, and rich. Reality reset. Beautiful friends. Really, I encourage you to find your inspiration. If you don't already have it. If you do have it, what's holding you back from having even more of it? I think all that is rich. Reality reset. And for those of you who are looking for that inspiration, go back. What is it that you love to do as a teenager? What is it that you love to do as a little kid? Yeah, those things. And if you really want to get creative, you can ask, how can I use these things to make me money? Start creating your life from even more bliss, enjoying every moment. Not everything you do that you're inspired about will directly make you money, but indirectly, the more inspiration that you have flowing through your system, the easier you will make money. More easily you'll make money because your soul is like, oh yes, they're doing that thing that makes it worth being here on this planet. So I'm going to do everything I can to support them doing more of that. And money just comes in easily. That makes sense. Yeah. All right. So let's get into the activation. What I'd like you to do is lay back in your chair or lay down as long as you can hear me. Get really comfortable. Once you're there, I'd like you to take a few deep breaths. What about we sound? Let your eyes close. Ah. Ah. I'd like you to become aware of the energy that surrounds your body. And then energy out to the size of the room you're in. And then energy out to the size of the building you're in. And then energy out to the size of the city block you're on. And then energy out to the size of the city you're in. And energy out to the size of the state, province you're in. And then energy out to the size of the country you're in. And energy out to the size of the entire planet. And energy out to the size of the solar system. And energy out to the size of the galaxy. And energy out to the size of the universe. And energy out to the size of the universe of universes. Expand that energy all the way out to infinite consciousness. Beautiful. Just continue to deeply breathe in. This one too. For an activation for you to have infinite energy flowing through your body. We're going to start that now. Notice any places of tension, allow this energy to just go there. You can breathe into those spots, allow that energy to move out. Anything that doesn't allow that, everywhere you're resisting this energy and everywhere you locked in all of that into your body, unlock, clear, and reach. Allow that energy to fill up every part of your body and being, all the way from your head down to the tips of your toes. You expand out your feet and into the earth. And out your head all the way up to infinite source. Where you've decided or think you can't be or receive infinite energy or have infinite energy flow through your body in all time, everything, all that is, and everywhere you locked. Getting all of that into your body unlocked, clear, rich. Reality reset. Yeah. Right now, I'm going to enhance your connection to infinite source in the earth. What I'd like you to do now is breathe energy from the earth, up your feet, up your body, and out your head, all the way up to infinite source. Ah. Do that 2 more times. Energy from the earth up your entire body, out your head, all the way up to infinite source. Ah. Once more. Ah. I'd like you to breathe energy from infinite source into the top of your head, down your entire body, and out your feet into the earth. Do that 2 more times. Once more. I'd like you to breathe energy from the earth, up your feet, up your entire body, and out your head, all the way up to infinite source. Ah. And do that 2 more times. Ah. Once more. Ah. Yeah. Beautiful. Just continue breathing. Start to deepen the breath. You're ready, you can start wiggling your fingers and toes, rotating your wrists and ankles, caressing your body, squeezing your body. In your own time, you can come back to sitting and open your eyes. Beautiful friends, how you feeling? We can hear the chat box, you know what people are saying. Take a deep breath in, hold it for a moment. Notice what you're experiencing in your body and your energy. Do that a couple more times. Yeah. All right, I'd love to know how you're feeling. If you just put a word or two in the chat box, let me know. See, calm, feeling good, blissful. All right. Yeah. Beautiful. I love it. So you can continue to watch this video, just maybe scroll over to the activation, watch it as many times as you'd like. Lots of people like to put these on while they sleep, sometimes on loop, so they wake up an entirely new person. Bianca says very relaxed. All right. Beautiful. I'm doing a free live stream this weekend called Energy Facelift Healing Live Stream. So if you're new to accelerated light healing and you haven't heard of the Energy Facelift, it is amazing. It lifts, tightens, and hydrates the skin, not only on your face, but all over your entire body. So it inherently makes you look younger. Also kind of makes your skin glow. And gives you higher energy levels, for that matter. It makes you become more youthful. It makes you become younger, have more energy, glowing skin, feel really great in your body. So if you're interested in coming to play for that, I'm going to put the link in the comments here. Make sure everybody can get these. Just click that link. It'll take you to my website where you can join us, come play. We'll be doing some clearings, and then you're going to receive a full energy facelift for your entire body. It's going to be amazing. People come out of it transformed magically transformed. Heather says, basking in the energy. Kay says, a wonderful class. Thank you, Macaya. Oh, you guys are welcome. I love playing. I love sharing this energy. Again, I'm here every Wednesday, 11 a.m. Pacific time, both on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So if you're on Facebook, up to the right, there's a little button that says following, and then a little bell next to that. Click that. Or follow and the bell, click the bell. If you're on YouTube, right below the video, click subscribe and click the bell. Do that right now. Just so you make sure to get those reminders when I come to play, because I'm here every Wednesday. Sometimes I come play just when I feel like it, because I love sharing these energies and it's fun. A lot of times on the weekends. So I love playing. I'm so grateful for you, so grateful for you in the world, embodying these energies, sharing the light, sharing your light, just helping us all transform, making this world an even more magical place than it already is. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to playing with you again next week.